What's going on, Pixel Hackers? Christian Lovrecich here from PixlFeed. And in this video, I'm going to show you my content strategies hacks on how I get content done quickly and effectively, and how to never, ever run out of ideas again. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's do it. All right, content creation hacks. Rule number one of content, when I talk to people, they ask me, it's like, Christian, I don't know what to do. What do I do for content? It's like, that's a lot of work. I don't know, man. I don't have the time to create content. That is the worst excuse ever. Everyone has time. I have time and I'm busy than most people. All right. So when I hear that excuse, I don't like it. You have to create content in order to attract clients, to attract people to whatever you have out there, whatever you're creating, your business, whether it's a course or a brick and mortar business, a service, like if you're a professional consultant, sales, real estate, mortgage, digital media, whatever. You need to create content and put it out there to attract those people to you. So people give me all these excuses all the time about they don't have the time, they don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of them fall in the rut of like, it has to be perfect. It has to be polished. It has to be, they start telling themselves these lies about how perfect this content has to be and how polished it has to be. So they waste all this time trying to get it ready instead of just putting it out there. Just put something out there. Right now, I know the lighting is not perfect. And I didn't test this beforehand because I wanted to get this video up and running as quick as possible because I have a schedule that I stick to. And as you can see, I just realized the lighting is not perfect. I'm not gonna use whiteboards like this anymore for future videos. I'm gonna get one of those easel things. So it's gonna look better with better lighting. But you know what? I need to put it out there because I have it on my schedule to create content today. So I don't care. I'd rather have something out there than not having anything out there. All right, so let's get started. So get rid of the writer's block. If you're an expert at your career, at your business, or whatever it is that you do, there's plenty of content to create. You just have to sit down and put a content strategy together. Without a strategy together, you're not gonna know where to go with it. And I'm gonna show you, make sure you watch till the end of the video because I'm gonna show you how you can break this down and never run out of content again. There's no excuse. All right, so let's use my whiteboard here. Okay. So I'm going to use my personal strategy, and this can be applied to any career, any business out there, but I'm just going to use my own example to give you an idea of how it works, okay? So luckily, I've been doing this for a long time, so I know how to do a lot of things when it comes to digital media, right? But I know one of my strongest suits is Facebook ads, okay? So I'm going to start breaking down what I like to call my content wheel, okay? So my content wheel, content number one is going to be around Facebook, okay? All right? But when I say Facebook, what am I talking about? Because there's different sides to Facebook. There's organic, there's paid traffic, there's ad, there's hacks, there's everything, right? So I'm gonna make it ads because I know I can go on all day about Facebook ads. I can talk about Facebook ads all day. So now that my main content is Facebook ads, okay? So this is gonna be either picture or video number one, right? That's gonna be the introduction to Facebook ads. And this can be a picture, it can be a video that's 15 seconds long, it can be a minute long, 10 minutes, whatever. However long you wanna rant for or however long you wanna make it for, okay? That's up to you. Just get it out there, okay? So video number one is going to be my intro to Facebook ads. Okay, so now, oh my God, what else do I talk about? Okay, well, there's a lot that goes into Facebook ads, right? So I could create something, start with this, and then I can create a video about how to create a campaign, right? How to create a campaign in Facebook ads, okay? I can create a video on how to use audience insights. I can create a video on what type of creative works best with Facebook, okay? I can create another video on what placement to use when setting up your ad sets. I can create another video on how to look up interest, right? So now we went from just Facebook ads to creating 6 videos about Facebook ads, just different topics, right? And you make it in order, right? You make it in order so people can follow your journey through your content, right? You break it down. You don't have to say everything in a video. Okay, so that's my example. So that's one. Okay, what else am I good at? Well, marketing in general, I can talk about funnels, right? So let's talk about funnels, the value ladder. So you have the value ladder, right? So let's say funnels. All right. Okay. So when it comes to funnels, what do I know about funnels? Okay, I can talk about how to use ClickFunnels, right? That's one. That's my favorite software for funnels, right? So funnels. I can create another video on, you know, what type of funnel to use depending on what your business is. So that's video number 2. I can create a video on what my worst converting funnel is depending on the business. That's another one. I can create another video on how to hook up ClickFunnels to your autoresponder. So that's another one. And I can create a video on upsells. That's another one. I can create a video on downsells. That's another one. I can create another video on how to check your stats for your sales. How to check that. I can create another video on how to hook up your credit card processor to it. So now we went from just funnels to like 8 different videos, right? 8 different videos. So now you have 8 different videos, right? So you're getting the idea of what I'm talking about here, how you can just grab something and then turn it into content. The other thing that you have to do, is you can't, this is the biggest mistake that I see people doing when they're creating content. They get on their social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and they're selling the whole time. They're selling the whole time, okay? They're like, buy my stuff, get my stuff, buy my stuff, get my stuff. When you're selling people all the time, they're not gonna respond. People don't like to be, they like to buy, but they don't like to be sold. So the way you sell them is by creating valuable content that teaches them what you know, just like I'm doing right now. I'm showing you what I know in my YouTube channel where you're watching this right now, okay? I'm showing you how knowledgeable I am about anything related to digital media, social media, right? So now you know that I know my stuff. So I don't really need to sell you at this point. I can make an offer later and you already trust me. This is how you build trust, by teaching what you know and giving away everything that you know. But you're gonna be like, Christian, I don't want anybody else stealing my stuff. No one's gonna steal your stuff. You're gonna build your own tribe of people that are gonna follow you. They're gonna trust you, especially if you're a local business, right? Let's use a local example here, okay? So, and I'm gonna use real estate agents just because they're the ones that I see the most asking questions. And I'm sorry, but real estate agents, you're the worst at marketing yourselves, okay? No one cares about the house you sold, okay? All right, so let's talk about what I would do if I was in real estate, okay? So my first video, every real estate agent has a farming area, what they call a farming area. That's their city that they live in. That's where they sell houses and buy houses, right? So I will create a video about the neighborhood, right? Right? I love Fort Lauderdale because, you got the beach, you got the downtown area, great nightlife, great restaurants. There's so much to do. This is where people come to vacation, and you can live here. You live in paradise, blah, 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 blah. Fort Lauderdale is fantastic. That's my video about my farming area, Fort Lauderdale, okay? Then I will create another video of, the market, the average home value. You're showing off your knowledge. So that's video number 2, right? Just talk about the market, Video number 3, I would do tips, 5 tips and how to sell your home, what to do when selling your home to bring the value the highest you can and how to sell it fast. So that would be another video. All right. I will create another video on what to look out for when buying a house, right? So you talk about 5 tips what to look for when buying a house, right? You can do another video on, you're walking through a home and then you see like a crack on the wall or something. It's like, hey, this is what you got to look for. There's a crack on the wall. If you see this, step away, or get an inspection. Make sure you get an inspection. All right. So, that could be, that's video number 7. Right. So that's another video. Another video could be on, since you mentioned inspections here, right? You can talk about here a whole video about inspections, just inspections, right? So you're getting the idea? This can be applied to anything, okay? And this is the other thing. People don't know how to take the macro content and turning into micro content. So what's macro, what's micro? Macro content is long pieces of content or video, whether it's vlogs or blogs or video or whatever. So what you do is, let's say you have a 15-minute video, right? You have a 15-minute video that you already made. So what you do is you grab that 15-minute video, and actually, before I get into it, who talks about this a lot? It's Gary Vee. Gary Vee talks a lot about jab, right hook. Give them value, and then ask for the sale. So I'll put a link for that book in the description somewhere. Get the book, it's really good. But you give value and then you ask for the sale. So you're gonna grab the 15-minute video, right, that you got here. And what you can do, you put your 15-minute video on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, but then you go ahead, you grab that video and you chop it into multiple clips, right? Add some pretty graphics to it, and then you grab those clips and you post them to your other social media accounts, whether it's Insta, Pinterest, or TikTok now, right? So now you're going that 15-minute video and you're reusing it for all your other social media accounts. So now, the name of this strategy is called the Hydra strategy. So you break that down and like a Hydra, when you chop the head off Medusa or whatever, and you just, it's like that. That's what it is. And you just grab that and you use it for your social media accounts, right? So if you keep doing this, there's no excuse to run out of content, okay? If you're running out of ideas on your content, another thing you can do is, talk to your clients. Ask them straight up. It's like, hey, like when dealing, trying to look for my services or whatever, what is it that you look for? And the more you talk to them and the more you ask questions, the most answers you're going to get, and it's going to give you tons of ideas, tons of ideas. And believe it or not, I run into this all the time, especially since I launched this YouTube channel, is that, stuff that seems to you like it's nothing because you deal with it daily, it doesn't mean that people out there don't know about it. They don't. A lot of people don't know about my world. And when I talk about the one thing that's the most simple to me, it blows their mind. One of the best advices I've ever gotten was from one of my mentors, John Logar. He said, stop hanging around marketers. And when he told that to me, because I'm in that world all day long, so we talk about the same thing all day long. We're in this little bubble, right? So to us, all this information is nothing. But when you put it out there, now I'm seeing it with this YouTube channel, it blows people's mind. You have to do the same thing in your field. If you're a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, medical sales, whatever, step outside your bubble and just ask people questions about you doing. I'm going to tell you or explain little things that mean nothing to you to them, and I promise you're going to blow their mind. I'm telling you, this is how you create content. This is how you never run out of content. So in order to do so, what I recommend doing, you grab a spreadsheet and you just sit down, take an hour, a week, and just write down ideas. Just write down ideas. And I promise you, once you run out of topics, just topics in general, as soon as you start thinking about it, your own Hydra strategy is going to come out. You're going to start breaking it down. Think of a book. Think of looking at a book and then you open it and you have the index and the chapters. That's how you break down your content. It's the same idea. Grab your idea and break it down by chapters and index it down. That's it. That's my trick. That's my content strategy hack. That's how you get it done. And I promise you, you create all these videos, all these pictures. You can grab, I forgot to tell you, you can grab still shots from the video, put some kind of quote on it, put it on your Instagram. Boom, there you go. It doesn't get any easier than that. Okay? So I hope this helps you a lot, and I hope you take advantage of it, and I cannot wait to see all the content from you guys. All right? Thanks for watching, and as usual, let me know in the comments what you think about the video, if you like it, if you hate it, or any feedback whatsoever. And remember, make sure to like it, make sure to subscribe, and click one of the boxes above me to watch the next video. All right, I'll see you guys later.